Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing the ladder method. How can the ladder method be used to find the LCM, which stands for the least common multiple, and GCF, that stands for the greatest common factor, of the numbers 160 and 208. So I'm going to start by building my ladder. Oh, not that color. Okay, we're going to start right here and right there. So in this, we are going to put the numbers we're trying to solve for. Okay, so 160, which I'm going to change the color, 160 and 208. 208. So we are thinking of the ladder where we divide both numbers at the same time using the common factors. So we start with the smallest prime number, like 2, 3, 5, or 7. What is what is the smallest prime number that we can start by dividing between these two? It has to go with both. So a common factor, we can use 2. So when we get to this part, we are dividing 160 by 2. Changing my color. So 160 divided by 2, what would it be? It would be 80. 80. We have 80 right there. What would be 208 divided by 2? It would be 104. 104. We would go into our next part. We're going to continue building our ladder. Okay. So I'm going to change my color again. I'm going to change it to this color. So now we have that. So what is our smallest prime number that we can use? A common multiple between both. We can continue to use 2, which 2 would be, what would be? So 80 divided by 2. What's 80 divided by 2? It is 40. 40. And what is 104 divided by 2? It is 52. 52. It's 52. Okay? So we're going to start again. We're going to make our third ladder. Okay. Now, we are right there. I'm going to change my color. Change it to orange. Okay. So, what is another small prime number that we can use as a common multiple? Both of these numbers can be divided by 2. Right? So 2. Okay. And then by 2. So now that we have this, we have to divide 40 divided by 2. 40 divided by 2 would be 20. 20. What would be 52 divided by 2? It would be 26. 26. Okay. Oh, wrong color. Okay. I'm going to use purple. Okay. So now that we are on our fourth ladder, what is another common multiple that we can use, common factor that we can use to solve this one? both of these numbers can still be divided by 2. So let's try 2. What is 20 divided by 2? It would be 10, right? What is 2 divided by 20? What's 26 divided by 2? That would be, your answer would be 13. So we have gotten to the point where we can no longer divide both numbers anymore. So this is where we stop, okay? So I'm going to change this real quick. This, where, well, this is where we stop. So I'm going to put just a little, okay, we're gonna, stop. Because we no longer can divide these numbers any longer, okay? So we have got to the point where we have our least common multiple and our greatest common factor. So how to solve this? To solve your greatest common factor, we would multiply all the numbers we use to divide both numbers. So that one, these numbers are the ones, let's use this color, all of these, okay? All of these are the numbers that we used, okay? We divided by both numbers. So, what numbers did we use? What numbers did we use? We used 2 times 2. And I'm just going to write this instead. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This equals what? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is what? 16. So 16 would be our greatest common factor. Okay? So, least common multiple. How would we solve this? To find our least common multiple, we take the GCF, our greatest common factor, and multiply it by the leftover numbers. Which ones are our leftover numbers? There are these ones, 10 and 13. So we are going to multiply. We are going to multiply these numbers by 16. So 16 times 10 times 13. What would be the answer? It would be 2080. Okay? So, what is our least common multiple? This is our least common multiple. Okay? So, I'm going to rewrite it up here. Right there. And this is how we find our least common multiple and our greatest common factor using our ladder method. Thank you.